Today I went for a walk. I've been waiting patiently for spring for a while now. It's been quite grey and rainy here in Denmark. And it's making me quite impatient for the summer to come. But today the sun was shining. It was very windy, but still it was amazing. I went for a 3-hour-long walk around the area where I live. I thought I would take you along with me and show you the beautiful places and some of the less beautiful places, which you have to cross to reach the ocean and the park. After all, I live in the city, so I'm very happy to have such beautiful green areas and the ocean nearby. This is a walk I've taken so many times. This little creek is right behind where I live. I have quite the view from my apartment, which is one of the things I really cherish about being here. I have actually lived here for 10 years, which is kind of amazing to think about. It's the one place I've lived the longest, aside from when I grew up, in my parents' home. I actually grew up in a very small town, near the ocean. I've always been fond of nature and being around the ocean. I always find such peace when I go for my walks. It gives me such clarity, and it always makes me feel better when I'm having a bad day. Nature has a very healing effect on me, and I think it has on a lot of people. The things you think about when you walk under a blue sky with beautiful fluffy skies. It's like therapy. On grey days, this is my rescue. Just look at this cute little path. This is what fairy tales are made of. I can turn off reality and get lost in my little fantasy world of ideas, fairy tales, and all happy things. I've always been a dreamer, and walking around in nature is a perfect place to be one. I very often get my inspiration for my drawings when walking around. I can get completely lost in an idea, a fantasy land. I don't know if this is part of being me, being an artist, or perhaps both. I don't know if I will ever grow out of this, and I don't know if I have to. Perhaps it's okay to be a dreamer and not grow up, at least in some areas. I have walked here so many times, and still it never gets boring. I love it each and every time. Nothing beats listening to the ocean, the sound of birds. It's such a calming and beautiful sound. The mesmerizing sound of waves reaching the shore. For many years, my biggest dream was to own my own island. Just a small one, with just enough space. For me, the love of my life, perhaps a kid, and the most adorable little dog. I was 20 at the time, and years just went by. Living near the ocean is still a big priority for me. And I'm pretty sure I will live next to the ocean, perhaps not even before long. Who knows? Spring is my favorite season. It's a time for new ideas and dreams. Finding the courage to do things in life is something I'm still working very much on. It's so easy to be fearful and play it safe. But I know whenever I do something new, challenge myself, I grow and I become less fearful. I try to carry this with me as much as I can. I want to do more things, and I want to grow more. And whenever I go on these walks, I reflect a lot about my life and all my dreams and how to reach them and be less fearful. I often wonder where I would be if I was never fearful and I would do everything I ever thought of. But those are just mind games. I know we can achieve so much if only we dare to. I hope you enjoyed this little walk with me in the beautiful area where I live. This is a big part of me, and I really want to share it with you. Thanks so much for watching, and see you in the next video.